Roman Reigns and Jay Uso reform the OG Bloodline on Raw. Brock Lesnar's daughter Maya's boyfriend confirmed. Damian Priest dating Lola Vice. Goldberg's retirement demands are very selfish. A major flaw in Goldberg's retirement match exposed. El Grande Americano is set to make a non-WWE appearance. How many WWE appearances will John Cena make before SummerSlam? Braun Breaker killed his match on Raw. Massive plans for Seth Rollins at SummerSlam were canceled. Let's dive right in. Brock Lesnar's daughter Maya's boyfriend confirmed. Maya Lesnar, daughter of wrestling legend Brock Lesnar, is officially dating NFL rookie Drew Moss, and the news is lighting up social media. Maya, born in 2002 to Brock's former fiancée Nicole McClain alongside her twin brother Luke, has been making waves as a shot-put star, recently clinching the 2025 NCAA Outdoor Championships. Moss, a 22-year-old who signed with the San Francisco 49ers this year, shared cozy photos with Maya on Instagram, confirming their relationship. Maya didn't hold back, leaving a heartfelt comment on his post. "My handsome man," she wrote, in his 2011 memoir, Death Clutch. My story of determination, domination, and survival. Brock Lesnar shared how Maya changed his life forever. While all this is happening, my daughter Maya was born. Right after my debut, and just as I started going on the road, this little baby came into my life and changed everything forever. I became a father on April 10th, 2002. No matter what I do for the rest of my life, I'll always be Maya Lynn Lesnar's father first and foremost. I love Maya very much, and I can tell you from the day my daughter was born, I have been a blessed man because of her. Not much is known about Drew Moss beyond his new role with the 49ers. The wrestling world is excited for Maya's happy moment and curious about what Brock thinks of his daughter's new boyfriend. Damian Priest dating Lola Vice? With WWE gearing up for the first ever two-night SummerSlam in New Jersey, one big name is dodging questions about his personal life. Damian Priest and NXT's Lola Vice were seen together at a New York Yankees game, sparking whispers that they might be a couple. Both stars kept quiet about the rumors, but the topic came up during a recent appearance by the Archer of Infamy. On Fox 5's Good Day New York, a host slyly asked Priest about his outing with Lola Vice. The former world heavyweight champion brushed it off with a laugh and a quick dodge. "Wow, I don't know about all that. No comment." "No comment," Priest jokingly addressed it. Last year, after Rusev and Lana split for a time, some thought Damian Priest might be dating the ravishing Russian, as they were spotted together a few times. But Lana shut down those rumors herself. During an Instagram Live, she was asked about Priest and set the record straight, saying they're just friends and the online chatter was way off base. "No, I am not dating Damian Priest." Laughs. That was a funny internet rumor. You know what's always really funny for me? If I post a guy, it's like shocked face. "All my guy friends were cracking up in March and April," Perry said. Rusev is now back with WWE, battling Sheamus on Raw, while Lana recently signed a new Legends deal with the company. She hasn't appeared on screen yet, but the focus remains on Priest as fans wonder what's really going on with him and Lola Vice. Goldberg's retirement demands are very selfish. Goldberg's final WWE match has everyone talking, but not just for his performance. Former manager Dutch Mantell recently weighed in on the wrestling legend's retirement bout against Gunther at Saturday night's main event. The 58-year-old icon delivered a thrilling fight, but the ring general proved too much, surviving a brutal jackhammer and locking in a sleeper hold to force the referee to stop the match. On this week's unscripted podcast, Mantell tackled rumors that Goldberg didn't want to lose his last match. He pointed out how many wrestlers helped build Goldberg's fame back in the day and said it'd be selfish for him to refuse to put over new talent now. You know, there was a lot of discussion about will Goldberg lose on the way out. Well, I guess he will if you give him enough money. "Yeah, he'll do anything," he added. "Hey, listen, that to me is very selfish. How many guys put him over? 100. All of these guys put him over, and he doesn't want to lose in his last match." Goldberg did put Gunther over in the end and even gave a heartfelt promo afterward, but NBC's broadcast cut it off just seconds in, upsetting some fans online. Triple H skipped over the issue at the press conference, instead praising the WCW legend for his incredible showing. Inside sources, speaking on their YouTube channel, questioned if the cutoff was intentional. "That's why you always have to question, was that done on purpose, bro? Like seriously? You are on primetime on NBC Saturday night's main event, and you are going to screw up the timing so we can't get Goldberg's speech in? Now, are you gonna sit there and tell me I should not hit my conspiracy theory music, bro? Are you gonna tell me that, bro?" They went further, saying WWE should fire whoever was responsible for disrespecting a retiring icon. Again, man, if you're not hitting cues and you are a professional, somebody should be losing their job. In an interview with Ariel Helwani, Goldberg clarified that he doesn't think WWE cut his speech on purpose, but felt they didn't plan properly for his farewell. He pointed out that big names like The Undertaker or John Cena likely wouldn't face the same treatment. I'm not saying it was done on purpose by any stretch of imagination. I'm saying that it wasn't prepared for on purpose. That's all. I mean, they wouldn't do that to Taker, right? I don't think. They're not going to do that to Cena. Cena's going around the world doing his retirement thing. Mine was just a World Heavyweight Championship match. And to be honest with you, I'm going to catch hell for this. I don't care. I've had World Heavyweight matches all the time. That doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it does, but make it different than an angle. At least at the end. Do something. Say something. It just felt a little for me. A major flaw in Goldberg's retirement match was exposed. Goldberg's last WWE match has sparked some serious talk, and not just for the action. Veteran wrestling journalist Bill Apter recently pointed out a big problem with how the Legend's retirement bout went down at Saturday night's main event. The 58-year-old icon faced off against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, landing a brutal jackhammer on the ring general, but Gunther locked in a sleeper hold, and Goldberg faded, leading the referee to call off the match. On this week's unscripted podcast, Apter, a fan of old-school wrestling, said the referee's quick decision bugged him. He argued that Goldberg's hand should have been raised 3 times before stopping the match, not just once. I'm gonna tell you what bothers me. Not even the thing about the retirement. The old rule in wrestling, you know, it's a new era, new day, is when you got the guy in the sleeper hold, the referee comes over and he raises your hand, puts it down, you're supposed to have 3 chances at this thing. As soon as Goldberg's hand went up once and dropped down, the referee stopped the match. Okay, that wasn't right. Even with the loss, Goldberg delivered a thrilling fight for fans in the arena and watching at home. Afterward, he gave a moving promo, thanking his family, friends, and supporters for backing him through his Hall of Fame career. But the match wasn't without issues. During the bout, Goldberg missed a spear on Gunther and accidentally hit referee Charles Robinson. The moment was planned, but the result wasn't. Robinson ended up with a cracked rib for real. On the Ariel Helwani show, Goldberg apologized to Robinson, revealing this wasn't the first time he'd hurt the referee with a spear. He praised Lil Nate and said he specifically asked for him to officiate his final match. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. I asked for Charles to be in there. Charles and I have a long history, and Charles has taken that before, and I might have broken a rib last time, and Charles is I don't know, I'm not gonna say Renaissance man. That dude's indestructible. I don't know how old he is, but he's taken that spear a number of times. A lot of times, actually. And more power to him. Man, I love him to death, but I do apologize for the rib. But it'll heal like the other one did, he said. Despite the injury, Robinson plans to be at SmackDown this Friday. Goldberg also touched on his son Gage's future on the Ariel Helwani show. Gage is playing college football at the University of Colorado but hasn't ruled out wrestling. Goldberg shared that WWE offered Gage an NIL deal, but he turned it down because the money wasn't enough. They tried to give him an NIL deal, but when I found out how much money they were going to give him, I put the brakes on that one. But they would be ignorant if they didn't have an idea that it could be in his future, he said. El Grande Americano is set to make a non-WWE appearance. Get ready for a surprise, as El Grande Americano is stepping out of WWE for a big match. The Raw star is set to face Octagon Jr. at AAA Alianzas in Mexico City on Friday, July 25th. This marks the 3rd time Octagon Jr. will tangle with WWE talent, thanks to the ongoing partnership between AAA and WWE. Back on June 7th, he took on LWO at Worlds Collide and challenged Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank on the same day. Now he's up against El Grande Americano, a Raw star tied to Chad Gable's alter ego in his feud with Rey Mysterio and LWO. With Gable sidelined by injury, a new face seems to have taken up the El Grande Americano mantle. Many believe Ludwig Kaiser has returned to Raw as Americano, especially after his match against Dragon Lee last week. WWE put an end to the guesswork by confirming El Grande Americano's spot in WWE 2K25, locking in his role as a major player. El Grande Americano will replace the new Wave Pack celebrity guest. With unique entrance video music plus moveset, he will be automatically entitled to players who own the new Wave Pack Season Pass, Ringside Pass, Deadman Edition plus Bloodline Edition in September, WWE Games posted on its Instagram account. There was talk that Travis Scott, who appeared at Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania 41 with The Rock and John Cena, might have taken the celebrity spot in the game. Fans expect Scott to pop up again during Cena's retirement tour. As for El Grande Americano, it's unclear what WWE has in store for him on Raw, but his AAA appearance has everyone curious about his next move. How many WWE appearances will John Cena make before SummerSlam? John Cena is gearing up to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam, but with the massive event just 2 to 3 weeks away, the build-up has been quiet. The Cenation leader has been busy with Hollywood projects and hasn't appeared on WWE TV since Night of Champions. Now, WWE has confirmed that Cena will make 2 key TV appearances before SummerSlam 2025. His first stop is the July 18th episode of SmackDown in San Antonio, Texas, at the Frostbank Center, where he'll share the spotlight with Cody Rhodes. Then, he'll appear on the Go Home SmackDown on August 1st at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, setting the stage for their epic clash at the biggest party of the summer in MetLife Stadium. WWE has locked in only these 2 appearances for the last real champion before the big show. Expect Cena and Rhodes to trade heated words and maybe even throw some punches as they aim to make a statement. With John Cena's retirement tour winding down, these moments are huge, but after SummerSlam, Cena will be all over WWE TV. Starting in August, WWE is hitting the road for a tour across Canada, Ireland, France, and Australia, and Cena is set to be a major part of it. He's slated for SmackDown on August 8th in Montreal, Canada, August 22nd in Dublin, Ireland, and August 29th in Lyon, France. Plus, he'll compete at Clash in Paris on August 31st in France. The tour doesn't stop there. Cena is also advertised for WWE Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, on October 11th. These are the confirmed dates for now, showing that the Cenation leader will be a regular face on WWE programming post-SummerSlam. As fans soak in these appearances, it's a bittersweet reminder that Cena's in-ring days are nearing their end. Braun Breaker killed his match on Raw. WWE Monday Night Raw delivered a jaw-dropping gauntlet match to crown the next challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship. Penta, Bron Breakker, Jay Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk battled it out for a shot at Gunther at SummerSlam. Breakker and Penta kicked things off, with the former NXT champion coming out on top. The dog of WWE then powered through LA Knight and Jay Uso in a standout performance before falling to CM Punk. Even though he didn't win, the 27-year-old earned major respect backstage. Fightful Select shared that Breakker received a ton of praise for carrying the gauntlet match on Raw. He nailed Penta with a mid-air spear for the pin, then outlasted Knight in a tough fight, sealing it with another spear. His match with Jay Uso got dicey, but Bronson Reed stepped in, helping Breakker score a 3rd pin. Uso later teamed up with CM Punk to fend off the heels, letting the Second City Saint secure his SummerSlam spot. The match was a perfect stage for Breakker to shine, and he looked like a future champion despite the loss. Earlier in the night, Gunther hit the ring to brag about beating Goldberg and wonder who'd step up next. That's when Breakker marched out with Paul Heyman by his side. The Oracle cut a promo and hailed Breakker as the next big thing, the same nickname he once gave Brock Lesnar. The creative team's choice to let Breakker dominate the gauntlet has put him front and center, showing WWE is betting big on his skills. With heavyweights like Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins in his corner, this second-generation star's future is looking brighter than ever. Massive plans for Seth Rollins at SummerSlam canceled. Seth Rollins' hopes for a massive moment at SummerSlam took a devastating hit after a knee injury at Saturday night's main event on July 12th. Backstage reports revealed WWE had huge plans for the Visionary, but his injury has forced a major change. During SNME 40 in Atlanta, Georgia, Rollins clashed with LA Knight in a heated personal feud. As the match intensified, Rollins landed badly on his right knee and seemed unable to go on. It looked like the plan shifted on the spot, with Knight landing his BFT to seal the victory. Triple H told reporters after Evolution on Sunday that Rollins was headed to Birmingham, Alabama for a medical evaluation the next day, but WWE hasn't shared details on how bad the injury is. Wrestling Observer Radio reports that Seth Rollins was set to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2025. Reigns made a dramatic return on Monday's Raw after nearly 3 months away, charging in to take out Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed as the show closed. The OTC last appeared on the Raw after WrestleMania 41, where he was hunting revenge on Rollins and Paul Heyman until Breaker blindsided him with a spear. With Rollins likely out of SummerSlam, WWE might be shifting gears for Reigns' match. The two stars share a long history from their days in the Shield. After Monday's Raw, it seems Reigns could team with Jey Uso to face Breaker and Reed at SummerSlam, or he might go one-on-one with Breaker. During the show, Jackie Redmond pressed Paul Heyman about Rollins' injury and his Money in the Bank briefcase. The Oracle said Rollins has over 10 months to heal before the briefcase expires. This isn't the first time Rollins has dealt with knee trouble. Back in November 2015, he had to give up the WWE World Heavyweight Championship championship after tearing his right knee's ACL, MCL, and medial meniscus. He re-injured that same knee just months after coming back. Then, in January 2024, the Visionary tore his left knee's MCL against Jinder Mahal, but fought through rehab to make it to WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns and Jay Uso reformed the OG Bloodline on Raw. The original Tribal Chief saved Jay Uso from a brutal attack by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who were pummeling CM Punk and the Yeet Master after Breaker fell to the best in the world. With this explosive moment on Raw, there's talk that Roman and Jay could pull Sami Zayn back into the fold to revive the OG Bloodline. This move might set up a huge six-man tag team match at SummerSlam 2025, WWE's next big event, happening August 2nd and 3rd at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. With Reigns and Jay joining forces again, this could be a show-stealing match at the biggest party of the summer. WWE hasn't given an official update on Seth Rollins' status after his real-life injury at Saturday night's main event. Paul Heyman only confirmed that Rollins has until June next year to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, meaning it won't be taken away. With this in mind, Roman and Jay might bring Sami Zayn back to Raw to reform the OG Bloodline. They could then face off against Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed in a six-man tag team match. Putting Rollins in a tag match would keep him from heavy action while still letting him shine in a massive SummerSlam bout. Though it's a long shot, SummerSlam 2025 is shaping up to be a can't-miss event, especially with the OTC back in action. Beyond the six-man tag idea, Roman could go head-to-head with Breaker in a singles match. Breaker took out Reigns with a spear on the Raw after WrestleMania, and Roman might want payback at the upcoming event. A tag team match also seems likely, with OG Bloodline members Roman Reigns and Jay Uso taking on Breaker and Reed, especially after their reunion on Raw. On his Last Word podcast, former WWE commentator Jonathan Coachman slammed Jay Uso's booking on the recent Raw, where the Yeet Master was seen hyping the crowd twice during the gauntlet match. The coach called the Yeet Master's booking foolish. What did Jay Uso do tonight? He came out, beat down Bron Breakker a little bit, and then started to yeet. And then, as the announcer alluded to it, he went back and said, "Let's do it again. Let's roll it back." And he yeeted twice during a match that would lead to a match to get his title back. "Some of the dumbest booking I've ever seen," he said.